You know, I'm often asked by young drivers or the parents of young drivers, what is the one thing that they need to do that's going to help them get their way to the top? And I think what they're looking for, unfortunately, is some magic, the silver bullet. I think what they're looking for is that one thing, that one driving technique that's going to make them faster, or, something that's going to land on the big sponsor or get them noticed by the big team that's going to get them all the way to the top. And unfortunately, that's not what it's going to take. Really, what you need to do is step back and look at your driver development. Hey, you were born with a certain amount of talent. We're all born with that talent, some amount of it. But it's what you do with that talent that makes a difference. If you look at drivers like Michael Schumacher and Sebastian Vettel, they were born with talent, yes, undoubtedly, but it's what they've done with it, and specifically how deliberately they've worked on becoming better and using that talent. You know, some would say that guys like that, Schumacher and Vettel, have actually worked harder at developing their talent than anybody else has, and that's why they are where they are today. So you need to step back and really take a look at how you go about developing your talent. Obviously having a coach overseeing the way you do it, that's really what you got to do. And I use the analogy all the time of, if football teams practice the way most race drivers do, what they would do is they'd show up for a practice and they just go out and play a game. But that's not what they do. What they do is they break the game down into specific drills, passing, blocking, whatever it is, and they break it down. They practice those specific skills until they get really, really good at those, and then they bring them together in a scrimmage and practice that as a whole, and then they go and play a game. Race drivers need to take the same approach. They need to break the act of driving down into specific little discrete skills and practice certain things, like on the track on a practice day, practicing how you brake, how you release the brakes, where you look on the track, specifically how you feel what the car is doing and how it moves around. So you really become sensitive to how the car is reacting, and then you practice communicating that to your team. So that's what a coach can do, and that's why working with somebody like G-Force or a Miguel team, where they can help you develop the talent that you were born with, that's going to take you to the top. It's not going to be the biggest sponsor. Hey, it can't hurt. But what's really going to help you is focusing on developing the talent that you were born with.